Hello, everybody. My name is Tomer, and I come from Qwilt. And I will show our design in our teleport design at Qwilt. So, some words about myself. I come from Israel. It is a bit far, so it took me some time to get here. I am a senior SRE. I have 20 years of experience in automation and in IT. I was a programmer a couple of years, and I have a variety of expertise. The picture below is in our family day at work. I was playing Need for Speed with my kid. Okay, some words about Qwilt. Basically, Qwilt is a CDN provider. Our competitors are Akamai and CloudFront. We are a small company, not like Akamai and Amazon, but we provide universal video delivery solution, transparent caching, video delivery, and analytics. We help carriers reduce the impact of over-the-top video traffic, and we have improved the quality of service. So we accelerate the pace and streaming of live video and VOD broadcast and reduce latency. We have integrated into Cisco solutions as a part of a strategic partnership announced last year. Disney Plus is running on our hardware. Something like 90% of all the traffic in Disney Plus is running on our infrastructure because they would like to move fast, and we have the infrastructure. Okay, so I finished with Qwilt and my presentation, and now I will go to now is teleported teleport area. So why do we need a teleport? In order to access all our caching nodes in a secure way. So what I will demonstrate is the random token that we have built, the installation API, a Slack bot which simplifies some common teleports APIs, and I will show why we need it, a teleport wrapper selection, and Rundeck integration. Rundeck is an open source tool. Rundeck was acquired by PagerDuty 3 years ago, and what it does, it is a tool which gives the user ability to produce commands in a parallel way. Last thing, I will do a demo. I will show an example. Okay, so this is our diagram. The users are connected to Okta, and all the teleport infrastructure is a Kubernetes. There is a download service which gives the users ability to download the installation script and to put all the dynamic variables. The token which is used to install nodes is dynamically, and it is created every 30 minutes. So every user which would like to install, he can use it. This is only for specific issues when we don't use Puppet. For example, switches or routers. Okay, so this is the Slack plugin. This is the official Teleport Slack plugin. Slack users is our bot Slack service, which gives the users ability to produce APIs, to teleport, the teleport service, it creates, generates automatically the root token. The root token is only created in the teleport server itself. When every time the pod is restarting, it is generating a new token. All of this infrastructure is GCP. I didn't use AWS as the other guys, and it is using Firestore as a backend in a multi-region environment. The caching nodes are installed using Puppet, and the Puppet installed the teleport service using a role. The teleport role is attached to all the nodes, and then when a caching node was installed, the teleport is automatically authenticated. The Puppet can only reach the teleport server in order to provide the token itself, because the token is recreated every 30 minutes. So the Puppet is generating the manifest every 30 minutes. And last thing, there is the Rundeck. The Rundeck is connected to teleport and generating all the nodes which are found in teleport dynamically and automatically. So as I mentioned, there is it is in Kubernetes, and there is the teleport server, teleport token, init token, URL installation, Slack plugin, and Slack user creation. Okay, so because we are using the Firestore as a backend, we needed a backup, so we are using a cloud function and cloud scheduler. This is the installation file. The installation file is opened only in our local network in order to provide the network team a possibility to install the switches and routers. Okay, so even though it is in the internal network, we need an header file in order to get the configuration. So the configuration, these services in Kubernetes own the teleport configuration. And if you would like to change the DNS or something like this, you are changing the config map or secrets, what's there over there. Okay, so I mentioned that all the caching servers are using Puppet. So this is the manifest Puppet, and it is creating dynamically all the parameters which are found above are dynamically created because I would like it to be more dynamically, and the token is created, is rotated. What we did also, we did an option to do force, because if there is, we would like to upgrade the remote nodes. If we would like to test, so there is a canary to a specific percent of nodes. I wanted that people will not approach me for any reason. I wanted to reduce some load on my work. So I did a lot of automation in Slack in order to provide the users ability to see the status in teleport without login, and why we can do it, because all the APIs in Rundeck, in Slack are documented, and we can see what people are doing. So if you would like to see which users are connected, if you would like us to delete users who is connected, if you would like to approve access requests. This is important. So we have a NOC team, and they will approve access requests for specific host or a specific number of nodes, and in this way I have released the control of the NOC of this action. If the users would like to understand which roles are found, so they can use it. In the bottom there is a Slack teleport webhook. In order to the Kubernetes itself is monitored by Prometheus, but the remote nodes are not, this is not a Prometheus Kubernetes deployment. This is a server side and a node, and the node itself, I'm monitoring it using a Slack webhook. The Puppet is running every time that the Puppet runs. It will check if there is an error, and I have a specific channel, and I see the status on every servers. So this is an example. A user approved a request which was opened. This is another example. I see which user is connected. I'm deleting user. I see which roles are found, and this user see the access request. Okay. So every time a node is registered, automatically a role is created for this host. Why it is important? Because we would like to enforce users to connect only to a specific node, but they can use a specific group of nodes also. And Rundeck, what I mentioned before, so teleport plus Rundeck. Rundeck is an open source job scheduling, and what is the usage? We can run jobs on the remote machines, and we can do parallel execution commands on the remote machines, and it is auditing. So we are syncing both the nodes and the policies. Okay. So this is an example of how to connect dynamically the nodes in Rundeck. Rundeck is using a XML file as its database of nodes. Okay, so is this example. In the upper is teleport itself. There are 295 nodes, and here 296. Rundeck itself registered its own node, Rundeck as a node itself. So as you can see, I selected which roles to connect, which roles to sync, and the nodes are also synced. Here I have selected a specific node, and the specific node was found also in Rundeck. And this is a configuration which I've mentioned before in the Python script, which is creating dynamically the configuration in Rundeck. And using this, you can connect to nodes through Rundeck. Okay, so here, this is a wrapper which we did. People have asked me, so there is a bunch of nodes, and they would like to not to type. They would like to select So I did some selection. So you can type which number is connected to which server. Okay, so I will do a demo, and then we can do some. Okay. So as I mentioned before, I have added all the services using an header, and then you can you can register a node, and this was for our network team. Okay. Okay, so now I will show the wrapper. And the wrapper is only to allow users to understand what they are doing and to be more flexible. Okay. Okay, so now I will run ifconfig command. I will stop here. As you can see here, it is the IP address is 122, and we will do the same thing from Rundeck itself. So this is Rundeck. 1 second. So this is Rundeck. There is a scheduling you can do, and all the nodes are synced. Okay. It is good to use Rundeck when you have a lot of servers and you would like to control them, control the configuration. There are many users which are connected, and they are running a lot of batch requests, and it is a great tool. So it is connected to the same machine. So that's it. If you have any questions, I will be happy to answer.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions for Tomer? Perfect. Oh, one right here.
Hey, Tomer.
Hey.
That Rundeck functionality was pretty neat. Did that just require an SSH node license with Teleport, or do you need an app license for that functionality as well?
No, I No, I did implement it myself. What I showed you, this is implemented myself. Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much again, Tomer.
No problem.